Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Priestess Basekmo, and this is a collective reading for today, February 7th. All right. And the numerology number for today, if you add up to 7/2026, is 10. Okay. So you want to move with the energy of number 1 today. All right. Because we don't count the zero. Okay, so it's the number 1 energy today. Yesterday it was 9 if you add up the date for yesterday. But let me thank you, my beautiful angels, for presiding over this reading today. What do we need to know? What is the energy of the collective watching today? All right. Let me cleanse the cards. Okay. Got my incense going. I didn't want to put on my candle because I got a new candle. I want to save it for tonight. Okay. I did play the Powerball tonight. So wish me luck, guys. Okay. All right. Let's get into the energy of your reading today. Let's get that out. How have you guys been feeling? I have been feeling pretty good. Yesterday I wasn't the greatest. Wasn't the greatest yesterday, but nonetheless, I'm still here. All right, we got one card that came out already. I ain't turned it over yet. Let's get some more cards out. Spirit, what else do we have for today? Oh. So far we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have been doing some hard work. We're working on something. And then we have the 9 of Cups. 9 is a number of completion. It's about, humanitarian. I'm a life path 9, so this is a wish come true. This is satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, gratitude. Okay, all right. I wasn't expecting that one. I was not expecting that one. I was expecting some swords or something. But we still got time for the reading. We still got time. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know? What else does the collective need to know? I hope everyone is doing great today. I hope you are. I know it's challenging right now. It's a lot going on. And I'm trying to stay focused and positive. All right, that was too much. And I'm really in the unknown, like I said before. I know I've said this before, but okay, too many cards, Spirit. Let me focus on my shuffle now. Because I'll start talking and forget I'm shuffling. But so far, we got the Knight of Pentacles. All right, what do we have here? Oh. I knew it was coming sooner or later. We got the 3 of Hearts. We got some heartbreak. Maybe we're breaking up with someone. Maybe you're realizing, because this is that time. This is that time. You're realizing that somebody don't need to be there. I think you're making some cuts, and this is a great time to do it. Okay, we're still in February. We're still letting things go. We're still releasing. Okay. Oh, and then we got the 2 of Swords. So we're making some decisions here. We're making some difficult decisions. Okay? We're letting some people go. This ain't even about our own, heartbreak and what we're going through. This reading is about somebody else. We need to let some people go. And maybe you've been contemplating on it. But I think it's time to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And you're gonna feel much better once you let it go. I'm telling you. Because it don't need to be there. I don't know what that card was. I didn't look at it, but I just know if it's meant to come out, it's gonna come out. Trust me. That's how these cards are. It's kind of scary, you know. Sometimes these cards, you know, I try to put it back. I'll try to put a card back. Shoot, that card will come right back out. I'd be like, okay, well, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. So if it's meant for that card to come back out, it's gonna come back out. Trust me, because that's how these cards work. They are not gonna lie to you. They ain't got time for your feelings or nothing like that. All right, they're just here to let you know what's going on. And you can't be in your feelings about it too much, okay? Or else you just, you know, you don't need to do tarot. You don't want to hear the truth, then don't do tarot. All right, what else do we have, Spirit? What I tell you, I said the reading ain't over yet. Some swords coming out. Ooh, we got the Two of Wands again, though. We got some traveling plans. We got some things that we're looking forward to. We got some things that we're looking forward to, okay? Which is great. We got some planning that we doing. That's Aries energy as well. You know, 2 is all about balance. Balance, duality, harmony, you know. All right, okay. Oh, we got the World card. Oh, infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. When I see this here, that's all that reminds me. Infinite possibilities. You got the world in your hands. Okay, this is completion. 21 adds up to 3. You know, that's all about community, optimism, and joy. That's also the Trinity, mind, body, and soul. This is also travel. Just like this Two of Wands. You know, I think the collective is going to be traveling a lot in 2026. I really do. And I see myself traveling. Where do I want to go? Maldives. I keep thinking about that place. I'm not sure why, but I keep thinking about that place. And I believe that's where I'm going. I really need a vacation. And I told Spirit that's where I want to go. Okay, so we're manifesting that. A trip to Maldives. Yes, we are. Let me get a sip of my tea. I'm sipping on some... Oh, let me get another one. Sipping on some peach turmeric. Because I ate a lot of crap yesterday, so we're taking a little break on food right now. What else do we got? Okay. We got the 7 of Pentacles. Look how he's looking down at these pentacles. He looked kind of sad. Yeah, he been working hard. That's what it is. He been working hard. He been consistent. And he just looking at his investment. He looking at all the hard work that he been doing. This is regaining or losing control, mastery, choices, responsibility, myth, and secrets. But from looking at this picture, he looks a little overwhelmed at all the hard work that he's done. But you know what? So for me, collectively, I feel like this is us looking at all of the hard work that we have put into ourselves and our shadow work and trying to make ourselves better, you know. And even though we don't see things that have changed on the outside yet, there has been so much work that we have done on the inside. Okay, and at this point, we're wondering, okay, where are the fruits of our labor? You know, the spiritual labor that we have been doing. Yep. You're like, what's going on now, you know? But remember that we have the world. And the world came out first. Okay? And it's still time to let some things go or let some people go that you know that is not aligning with your higher self. Okay? All right, Spirit, what else do we have? We have the Wheel of Fortune cards, and I do not do reversal cards. I just feel like it's hard to read, and I'm not that, I'm not that finesseful with it yet. So I like to keep the cards up. But we got a 10 right here. This is the Wheel of Fortune. I know another reader on YouTube. He doesn't do reversals either. He's pretty big. That's kind of crazy. I've never seen the Wheel of Fortune with the World card. Wow. And you know what? I saw 1010 today as well. I keep seeing 10s. So this is a good sign. This is good luck. This is karma. This is life cycles. And like I said, something needs to end in order for you to have a new beginning. You got to let something go. I would get in meditation and I would ask the Creator what I need to let go. If I were you, for myself, I can't even think what I need to let go. I didn't sat and let go everything I could possibly let go. There's no one around to let go. I don't know what else I need to let go. So I'm not gonna worry about it. But I would have to say if I have to let anything go, it would be my limiting, thinking that I can't manifest the dream life that I want. But this is a good card, one of the best cards to get for a major arcana. But like it says, it is about ups and downs. See, these cards they have a number of different meanings, not just one meaning. But this card is tied to Jupiter. Jupiter is expansion, okay? That's that fire energy. And the World card is earth energy, okay? Not bad. Not a bad reading at all. I like the duality in this reading. There's good luck. There's happiness. There's some heartbreak. There's always heartbreak, though, right? That's always heartbreak. Now look at that. Now we got the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. This is self-mastery. This is abundance. You're developing a skill, or you're using your skill, or you're putting something into motion. And this is the time to do that. February is going to be a great month for the collective. All we got to do is just keep our head up and stay positive as much as possible. Now, I was not in that mood yesterday, but I naturally have a resting bitch face that lets you know I don't play. I just don't have time for it. I've been through too much. But that doesn't mean, that you you be mean all the time, But I ain't got time to play games either. All right. Look at these pentacles and these cups, though. Shoot. Then we got the Judgment card. Some of us are focusing on a spiritual business, a spiritual soul mission. I mean, from what I'm seeing with the angel numbers that I'm coming across daily, it's telling me to focus on my soul mission. And I'm just like, what does that look like? What does that entitle? Like, what? Okay, I know I can become a reader. You know, I can start reading other people's energy, but what does that look like? How am I going to really support myself out of a spiritual business? You know, is that possible? I know it's possible because other people are doing it, but you know what I'm saying? For someone that is just starting off, like what is that? What does that look like? What does that entitle? So, but me as being a life path 9, a humanitarian, you know, how does that look for me? And then how does that look for everyone else? You know, where do you start? Where do you begin? I'm starting right here. I'm starting with my YouTube channel. That's what I can do right now. And also finishing a book on healing. Ooh, we got the 3 of Pentacles. We're working with a team. We're working with someone. We're working with people that are on the same frequency as us. Teamwork, making the dream work. All right, one more card, Spirit. We're 16 minutes in. Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. That Judgment card is also an awakening. Some of you are ascending right now as well. A lot of people are experiencing headaches and, you know, I don't experience none of that. But I know when I've ascended, because when I ascend, I've learned something. When I've had like a realization of something, I'm, oh, okay, like an aha moment. To me, I've ascended. When I've learned, I ascend when I learn lessons. That's how it works for me. I don't know how it works for you. I don't have no headaches and all those experiencing all these body things. I don't do all that. But I know when I've ascended because I learned something new. And then I change. You know what I'm saying? I'll change my mind about something or a behavior, you know. That's how I ascend. What else do we have? One more card, Spirit, and then we're going to get a celestial insight and our angel number for today, okay? That Judgment card is also a new phase. So once you release what you need to release, then that new phase is going to start for you. You just got to figure out what that is. Or don't figure it out. Let it come to you. You know, we always think we got to figure out something. No, we don't. Sometimes the answer just don't come to you. Look at that. And the King of Wands for the last card. The King of Wands. This is a natural leader, a visionary, an entrepreneur. This is you getting the big picture. This is you overcoming these challenges. This is you maturing. This is you career focused, focused on your money. Focus on your money. I'm sorry, I picked up the wrong card. I picked up the 9 of Cups. But the 9 of Cups to me is money. The 9 of Cups to me is money. You know, all them cups around him, that's money to me. Wow, this was a great reading. I like this reading. Now let's get a card from the, and watch, this card is going to correlate with this reading. I guarantee you it is, because that's how the cards work. Let's get a card. I like it when the cards come out. I don't want to force them out. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what it says. Confusion. Confusion is temporary and leads to clarity. Now, you know what? Clarity has been the main focus lately for February, well, the end of January and for February. There's going to be a lot of clarity, okay? That's what this last moon was about, getting clarification. Okay, are you feeling lost? Slow down. Slow down. Are you feeling lost? Please slow down. Be patient and allow clarity to emerge in its own time. Oh, that means we should just, relax and surrender. Relax and surrender. Slow down, relax, and surrender. I like that. Because we always feel like we need to be doing something all the time to make something happen. If we don't see nothing happening, I know I'm feeling like that right now. I need something to happen, and it's not happening. Well, that could be the illusion that it's not happening, but it's really happening. I just don't see it. All right, let's get an angel number. You know what? I think confusion is not bad all the time. Sometimes confusion is good. You confuse good. Little confusion. That will allow you, that's too many cards. Confusion allows you to trust. Just to trust in the unknown. Trust in the universe. That's what the universe is wanting us to do. It's wanting us to trust in it more. And stop trying to do everything ourselves. So just fall back and let the universe handle some things. Because sometimes we're in the future too much. And we definitely don't need to be in the past because we can't do nothing about that. Let's get an angel number for this reading. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, because I ain't going to keep shuffling now. Okay. What, child, what you talking about? What you talking about? We got 888. This is your personal power. This is abundant prosperity, strength, harmony, confidence, wealth, empowerment, and epic romance. Oh, goodness. All that is good and pleasant. What is going on with my feather? Is it broke? Oh, okay, there it goes. Okay. All that is good and pleasant in your life is about to multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being that lie ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use your personal power for the greater good. So this is all about your personal power, using it for the greater good, okay? 888. Okay, that's all about abundance right there. And this coincides with this 8 of Pentacles as well. I like this. I like this. All right, let's get a little card. Let's get one card from here, from this Beyond the Fog and Shade deck. Little cute deck that I got last week. All right, everything looks good here. I like this. Come on, little card, fly out. We got 2 of them that flew out. What do we have? There is no peace without war. And sowing seeds of hope, harvest, what you plant. Committing to the process, blossoming, sustaining. Okay, for this card here, this correlates with this card here. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is you looking at everything that you have planted, looking at it blossoming, looking at the progress that you have made. Okay? This is internally and externally. Looking at the seeds that you have sown. Okay? Are you proud of it? Hopefully you are. And there is no peace without war. You know, this just reminds me of, you know, the bull crap that's happening now with the current administration that we're under right now. Like that, if people were not out there protesting, if people weren't doing anything, then that would be sad. So that's kind of that kind of reminds me of this card. Like there's so much going on in the world right now, and I'm trying not to focus on what's going on in the world. I'm trying to focus on myself, but I have to pay attention to what's going on in the world. Like I have to pay attention, but I don't want to consume it and make it, you know, mess up my whole day. But there is no peace without war. And also the war that is within us as well. We have to fight these wars inside of us. That means we have to go toe to toe with this, with these shadows within us. We had to face our fears. That was the war. That was 2025. Now it's 2026. We looking for peace now. Peace within and peace outside of us. No matter what's going on in the world, because there's always going to be something going on in the world. You know, we don't have no control over the world. But we do have control over ourselves. Okay? We have control over our reactions. We just have to be aware of how we're feeling. That is the point of the shadow work. You know that I'm realizing the shadow work is necessary in order for us to manifest things. Now I'm realizing, since I've been on this journey, I'm realizing that, you know, even with the planets aligning and stuff like that, all of that is just like, oh, okay. But the shadow work is so important because the shadow work is like your initiation. You get initiated from doing the shadow work. Some of you have been on this path a long time. I myself have been on this path about 3 years. Okay, 3 years of shadow work. I'm ready for something new. Okay, and it feels like it has been a long journey for me. Okay, but there is no peace without war. Okay, the collective is getting their peace. Okay, don't you worry about that. Okay, because we didn't do all this work for nothing. We didn't do all this work for nothing. All right. All right, Spirit. Anything else that you want me to let the collective know? Oh, confusion. What about confusion? More meditation. More sitting in silence. Spirit is saying to give a moment of silence every day when you wake up. Some of you guys are waking up and you're just turning on the TV. You're just doing you got all these other things going on. But Spirit is saying, even if you don't have an hour, even if you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sit in solitude. And some of you will find the answers that you're looking for if you sit in quietness, if you can, okay? Or take a walk. Get in some solitude, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Hmm. Spirit is saying that pay attention to your heart. Pay attention to your heart. Unblock your heart chakra. You want to keep that open, and you want to keep it light as a feather, Spirit says. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else that you want the collective to know? All right. Nothing else? All right. And that is your reading, collective. I don't know about you, but I like this reading. I like this reading. So the summary of this reading is you're doing some hard work. It's paying off. You got some decisions to make, some difficult decisions to make. You got some traveling coming up. You got some teamwork coming up. There's confusion, but don't worry about the confusion. Trust in the universe, trust in the unknown, and let things unravel the way that they're going to unravel. Let things unfold. Don't try to do too much. Okay? Your manifestations are coming into fruition. Did I say that right? Fruition? Fruition? I didn't say that right, but you know what I meant. Because you got the world. You got the world in your hands, okay? And I know the illusion is that you don't have anything and you're not in control and you're not this, but that's the illusion. That's the illusion. Don't be fooled, okay? Don't sink into the quicksand, all right? Stay up with your positive affirmations. Do your mirror work, okay? Keep this heart unblocked. Do your self-love affirmations too. I think I posted some self-love affirmations in my community post. I know I did. I did that the other day. Those are some affirmations that you can use to, keep your vibration up, because that's what we want. We want to keep that vibration up high. Okay, you want to listen to things that lift up your vibration. Don't watch too much of the news because that's depressing. Okay, do not depress yourself. Do not let yourself sink into the quicksand. Okay, because you have a lot of things to look forward to. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the world. Okay, you got the Two of Wands. You're going to be traveling. You got teamwork. All right. So you are going to be fine as long as you keep your head up. Okay. All right. And that was your reading for today, February 7th. And I will check on you guys again. I like to check the energy and see what's going on out in the atmosphere. And this is looking good. Okay. Okay. Love yourself. All right. Love yourself. Self-love is the best love. Okay. That is the greatest love. Well, God, that's the greatest love. But I'm just saying, the love for yourself is much, much greater. All right. That is the end of the reading. And I will see you guys in a couple of days. We'll want to give it a little spread, just spread out the energy, and then we're going to come back in a couple of days and see where you guys are at. But this was a great reading. All right. My name is Priestess by Sekmo, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you, and happy Saturday.